Hi, what's your name and occupation?
I'm Sasha and I'm a Mercy student.
Can you say 3 words that make you think of being a global citizen?
Unique and very different. I think a global citizen is brave, open minded, empathetic, and curious.
¿Cómo es el clima? Sheng-Chi Shamayon. Te amo. Hey everyone, it's Layla here. If you don't, today in my it's fine, I'll just cut it. Hey everyone, it's Layla here, and today we're going to be exploring what citizen globalization is, where it's present, how it's present in Baltimore, and where we see it. And you there? Yeah, you. Do you know what citizen globalization is? Well, I bet you don't. And if you don't, today, that's exactly what we're going to be exploring. We're going to take a trip around Baltimore and various cultural markets and see what they have to offer, how they brought their culture here, and why it's so important to learn about the different cultures around Baltimore. Now, without further ado, let's see. Hi, everyone, and I'm here with our science teacher, Miss Trivedi. Trivedi, would you like to say a few things about yourself and just tell us what you do? And yeah.
Hi, my name is Miss Monica Trivedi and I teach science here at Mercy High School.
What is a global citizen and what does it mean to you?
Global citizen, in my view, is a person who not only takes care of their own self, their own families, but people around them as well, who could be anywhere from different cultures, different locations. They can be speaking the same language or different languages. So a person who is open to acceptance to everybody around them and also making sure that they are taken care of.
What is your experience sharing your culture here? And did anything make that difficult for you? If so, how or what made it helpful?
For me, sharing my culture has been really easy. I think people are a lot more accepting because of social media, TV, movies, Netflix, Prime. So people are willing to know more about different cultures. That includes me too, because if I need to learn something about different cultures, I go directly to either one of the YouTube or movies, and then that gets me more intrigued and more interested in knowing about their customs, traditions, food, cuisines. I like to cook different foods. So that's one of the things that, I'm like, oh, what did they air there? Oh, that's a nice trick. Let me add it to my cooking as well.
Do you think it's important for people in Baltimore to learn about different cultures? And if so, why?
I think it's really important to know about more different cultures, just because then you are able to know how people behave and the reason for their behavior. Sometimes it's easy to understand. On other times there may be a different side to it, and easily assumed to be something that we do not know of. But knowing about different cultures becomes so important because it helps us have a very, very panoramic view, or a 360-degree kind of view to the person or the situation that we are in.
Okay, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Hi everyone, we're here with my history teacher, Dr. Anderson. Would you like to introduce yourself, tell us what you do, things about you, and who you are?
My name is Dr. Anderson. I've been teaching now for a little over 10 years. Most of that time has been abroad in China, and I just moved back to the United States about 6 months ago.
Okay, so you talk about your experience in China. What was the culture shock like moving there and back?
I would say after about 3 weeks, that was the initial culture shock, where they kind of use the word honeymoon phase, where once you realize it's not really a vacation anymore and this is your new life. But even about 10 years into still living there, still some parts that you still don't get used to. Like, for example, just looking outside, seeing the different types of architecture, hearing people not speaking English. And then coming back to here, it was actually funny here at Mercy. I would say my second week, I was just working in the office and I heard 2 teachers talking outside. And it was the first time that I had to think about it. And I said, they're speaking English. It still took me a while to kind of register, what exactly are they saying, even though English is my native language. Even my wife told me that, who is Chinese, who said, do you think that you're going to experience culture shock? And then actually it turned into more of a statement where she said, you are going to experience culture shock. And she was 100% right.
What is a global citizen and what does it mean to you?
One time, someone threw a piece of trash on the ground and I told them, pick that up. And they said, this is my country. And I said, but this is our planet. I always, try to teach, especially a lot of young learners. It's important to be proud of your country. But at the same time, again, we are all a part of this earth. And, as far as global citizenship, we all have to do our part, regardless of, how small or how large we are. It's all about being open-minded.
Definitely.
That's really what is so important. Yeah, I think that, when you have that open-mindedness and you go and explore, you're going to have these long-lasting memories with you hopefully for a lifetime, and then going back home, you reflect and say, wow, like this is everything I've done and experienced. So
thank you so much, Dr. Anderson.
That was my pleasure. Thank you. Thank you.
Hey everyone, we're now here at the Mercado Latino, a Mexican market where, although I wasn't able to get the owner's consent to record him, he gave me valuable insight into what it's like starting your own business here and creating a name for yourself when you came from a whole nother place. Although these weren't necessarily the results I was hoping for, I found something way bigger than myself, and I truly learned the meaning of global citizenship. I got to talk to many owners, and even though I didn't get the recordings I would like, I still was able to understand what it's like coming here and why it's so important for us to learn about different cultures and experience them. Hi everyone, now we're here in the World Languages office with my Spanish teacher, Miss Garcia. Would you like to introduce yourself, maybe tell them just who you are, what your job is, and what you do?
Hello, so my name is Miss Garcia Rivert. I'm a Spanish teacher here at Mercy High School. I'm originally from Spain and I love to share my culture and my language with my students.
What is a global citizen and what does it mean to you?
Being a global citizen is a person that is really aware of the different realities that they are in this world, and you embrace them and embrace differences and love to experience also these different cultures and idiosyncrasies, and you have an open mind to really enjoy that.
Yes, definitely an open mind. How would you say you share your culture here in Baltimore?
So because I'm a Spanish teacher, so I love to teach my language and also the culture that goes behind my language. So I love to invite my students to go to my country, to have different travel experience in the different Spanish-speaking countries, and also push my students to interchange, to travel there, to take advantage of this.
And you answered all those questions great. Do you have any comments left to say to the global citizens of the world?
So the first thing is to have an open mind and look for the good things, something you can enjoy more, another thing maybe you like least, but at least have this open mind to try different things, to observe, be a good observer and critical thinking. And
now, without further ado, that's the end of our video, and I hope you guys enjoyed. See you next time.
Tu concierto de Aranjuez